Hey guys, hey, welcome back to my channel, Divine Sade if you're new. So today guys, we're going to be doing a damage control video. So recently I was sent this and it says fly high PnB rock, but instead of the picture being PnB rock, it is Blueface. So what I've been noticing, which I'm going to show you guys a lot of this in this video, is these involved Instagram pages are doing complete mockery with the type of videos that me and Conscious X make, and they are switching the narrative of what we're doing. Okay, right here is massive double speak, fly high PnB rock. Okay, and they put this picture of Blueface. 3 weeks ago I made a Blueface video, which was not far apart from the PnB rock video that I made. Okay, and in the Blueface video I talked about who he actually is, which is Marlon Wayans and Nick Cannon. Okay, and so the double speak going on here is that Blueface is going to die. So this character, they're of course going to wipe this character off the world stage, because in this exact video I talked about a lot of gematria, a lot of death gematria going on with these three characters. Okay, and his full name, Jonathan Porter, not mentioning his middle name, equals 183 and 222. Dead equals 22, so that links up perfectly with that. Murder and Jonathan Porter both share 183 and 83. So 2 weeks ago I made a video called Stacey Dash's Queen Elizabeth and Jenna Fisher, who's Pam from The Office, and she was even on That 70s Show. Shout out to the person that commented that her name on The 70s Show was Stacey, and of course she comes from a character named Stacey Dash. Damage control going on obviously with that one. And right after, literally minutes after I dropped my video, the Shade Room had posted this tweet that someone had made, and it said, can someone let Stacey Dash know that Queen Elizabeth had died, right? And of course all the little involved celebrities are in the comment section saying, oh, the Stacey Dash one's so funny, you know? And it's pure damage control. Okay, so I'm going to try to connect this for you guys to understand. They purposely scripted for Stacey Dash to react to DMX's death, which was damage control to me, because I did a DMX video, no one was talking about DMX, and bam, she's pretending like she didn't even know he was dead. Okay, so they purposely get her to react, so when they kill off her base character, which is Queen Elizabeth, people can make jokes about it and no one can piece together that they actually look alike. Okay, so make sure you guys go check out that video. And here's some more damage control pertaining to Stacey Dash and Queen Elizabeth. So this was an edit that I had seen on Instagram. It is Queen Elizabeth and Tupac in a car together. Okay, that's a huge connection that they photoshopped them both in this car together, because of course Stacey Dash was close to Aaliyah, and Aaliyah was best friends to Khadijah Jones, who dated Tupac. So it all connects, they're all connected. And here's another picture of Khadijah and Tupac. Go check out my Tupac and Aaliyah video if you haven't seen it yet. So the next damage control we're gonna get into is Whitney Houston. 2 months ago I made a Whitney Houston video, and right after the video that I published, they decide to release a trailer of her biopic, and then they get someone named Naomi to play her. Naomi looks nothing like her. Why they didn't just cast Bia into playing her? They never get the person that they are to play them in a movie. It's never that. And so here's an article about that. Alongside with that, Keke Palmer did damage control because some involved person on Twitter made a tweet saying that Keke Palmer and Whitney Houston act exactly the same. Okay, and Keke Palmer, she says, let's get that movie made, y'all. Like, she's saying she needs to play her in a movie. They look nothing alike. They act nothing alike. Next damage control is Cardi B. There is more damage control. I had a damage control video recorded, but when Duke and this other YouTuber responded, which a lot of you guys seen that video last month, when they responded, I just didn't publish the past damage control video that I made. But basically in that video I talked about a lot of Nicki Minaj and Cardi B stuff, because there is a Selena filter out right now where you could like put a filter on your face and you look like Selena. That's out on Instagram, which is pure damage control, because no one cared about Selena at all until I brought her up and said that she was Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. And then Cardi B and Nicki Minaj were being compared on Twitter. It was like this whole beef going on. But one of the damage control things I want to talk about is Cardi B trending. So there was this account. Okay, so basically this person saying that she had a new song and she was copying one of Nicki Minaj's alter egos, which Nicki Minaj has the most alter egos out of all the celebrities. It's actually quite disgusting. And she says on Twitter, she says, "That's why I'm going to sue her. I'm just collecting all the lies she's been saying about me." So I am assuming that she's referring to suing this YouTuber. For some reason, Cardi B likes to target these smaller involved YouTubers. It's all part of her character. It's actually a very petty type of thing. Her whole thing is to target these smaller YouTubers to say she's going to sue them. And these YouTubers that she is targeting are obviously involved because they're not going to sue actual real people. One, that's just giving that other person clout. It's actually a very dumb move. I decided to look into Cardi B and her case with suing this Tasha K character because a lot of people get the notion that this Tasha K person is real, which she's not real at all, okay? So Suze and Cardi B share 44. Now, the number 44, I have a video about that on Patreon. Please go check that out. 44 is associated with a lot of things, especially targeting a certain community of people, which is Black people in general. The fact that this account that she's talking about is called Black Tea Blog, and then lawsuit and Cardi B's full name, including her middle name, equals 148 and 48, links up perfectly in a reverse forward action cipher. I went ahead and I looked up Tasha K, and of course there's news articles pertaining towards her and Cardi B. Of course, this one says, Tasha K asks courts to stop Cardi B from wage garnishment. This is nasty, and this really shows this Cardi B deity. Even though this Tasha K character and all these other people that she's going to sue are completely fake, it's the narrative and the action and the narrative that really needs to be looked at because it shows the type of deity this is. And the same deity is inside of Nicki Minaj and all of their other characters. They are very petty characters, and that's a real huge connection because Nicki Minaj is married to that guy whose last name is Petty. So her last name is Petty now, okay? So that's an obvious connection that her last name's Petty now, and they're all just petty. It's just very pathetic things that they do. But the fact that they like to pick on lower people is really weird, you know, garnishing someone's pay. And it's all a fake story. And of course, it's $3 million that she owes. But it's just the principle of it. So this is what I'm talking about, where a lot of involved pages like the Shade Room are posting stuff like that, or there's celebrities posting stuff like this, trying to say they look like this person, or someone said they look like that person. And Sukihana, she says, someone said that she looks like she's mixed with Tracy Morgan, Martin Luther King. She doesn't. She absolutely doesn't. She's a whole nother category of characters, okay? This is pure damage control. They're throwing people off. The only thing they probably got right was the fact that she's a dude, yeah, but completely wrong. They are involved. They love doing these things because they like to switch the narrative of our videos. They like to make it a joke. You know, that's exactly what the Orlando Brown character does. They like to make what we do a joke, switch the narrative, change the truth of it. So I recently seen this. Someone sent it to me. Whitney Renner, Mariah the Scientist, and 2 other people who do not exist at all. And it says none of these women are the same person. Doublespeak to the max. Brittany Renner and Mariah the Scientist, they have so many other characters such as Jeanette McCurdy and Mariah Carey. That's pretty much it. These other 2 people don't exist. Like, they absolutely don't matter. They don't exist. I don't even know their names, okay? And what's going on here is that, and it's crazy that she says in a tweet, so what's going on here? What they're trying to do here is make it seem like it's normal for so many people to just look like this is just a huge coincidence, when it's not. It's not. 4 people looking exactly alike, come on now, that's not a coincidence. And they're trying to add God into this because it says, why did God make Mariah the Scientist so many times? And they're trying to act like this is a natural thing. It's not natural at all. This is actually weird. And of course, they're pulling the cloning card. So 10 months ago, I made a Mariah Carey is Brittany Renner, and I talked about Jeanette, and I also talked about Mariah the Scientist. So go check that video out if you haven't seen it. And a year ago, I had made a video about Whitney Renner and Mariah the Scientist. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching.